Okay, I think the first thing that is great for all actors, no matter what level they're at, is investing in classes. So you can buy them a one-off, you can buy them a month's package, you can buy them subscription. We always recommend our ongoing recommendation here for acting classes is Tom Todoroff Studio. They do a Saturday class, a weekly class, and it's really a 5-hour intensive. It's like a full day master class, and really 3 classes in one. There's text analysis, voice and speech with one of their world-renowned voice and speech coaches on their faculty, and also then about 3 hours, 3.5 hours of Tom's coaching on monologues and scenes and cold reads and auditions. And to actually get a class free, you can go to laughingvikings.com/Tom and you can register for the first class free. You can attend a class and audit it. That's a Zoom class, so it doesn't matter where you live in the world. You can tune into those. Brandon's been a member for a long time. I've been a member for a long time, in addition to doing their conservatory. And those classes are amazing. And for those of you who want to continue and sign up for their monthly membership, if you let them know that Actors Audition Club and Laughing Vikings sent you, you'll get about 30% off their regular monthly rate. I think their monthly rate is $275, and I believe it'll be $199 or something like that if you just let them know that you first heard about it through Laughing Vikings and Actors Audition Club. Any other classes that you want to recommend? I know you've taken a few recently.
I always recommend, whenever it is being offered, Lynn Cormack's Nailing the Small Roles class. There is no link. I post it to my Facebook page every chance I get. So whenever that does come around, I do highly recommend her Nailing the Small Roles class with Lynn Cormack. Highly, highly recommend that class. Karen Ivani is also offering scene study classes. She's also really great. Second City is always a great place to do classes as well, just to keep sharp and keep on your toes. Improv's just always a very good skill to have, because like you're always continuously working to do extra things to add to the scenes or what have you, or to make something, punch things out, to trust your instincts. That's always,
Yeah, it's
that's good.
just a muscle that you always want to have sharp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, voiceover classes are great opportunities for actors as well. And then
Yep.
these days,
On
especially
the mic.
post-pandemic, most of them are virtual as well, so you can do it from
Mhm.
anywhere in the world. And I think that's one of the coolest things. Some people complain about not doing things in person, which I understand, but it's also opened up a whole new world of access where people can be taking these classes. Oh, 1 second, telephone.
Ooh, big deals are happening, people. Big deals.
New Jersey, and bye.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone's calling me from New Jersey unless they're
Oh.
spammers.
Mhm.
Yeah, so voiceover classes. What I was saying is, there's just with post-pandemic, you can do classes. You could take classes with coaches that are all over the world that you might not have normally have had physical access to. So
Mhm.
it's a huge opportunity, whether you're an actor or not. Any classes now we have access to this virtual world, so you can access mentors and coaches all over the world, no matter where you are. So that's an
Yeah.
amazing opportunity.
I think there's
Uh,
still a lot of stigma around Zoom classes. People aren't really interested in doing it. They do prefer learning in classrooms. I think it really does make you more camera conscious. It really helps you understand framing. It really helps you
right.
understand those self-tape auditions that you're going in for TV and film. And like, if you want to improve your camera consciousness, do a Zoom audition class. Do the Zoom class with Tom Todoroff. It's free. First one's free. Try
Yeah.
it.
I
I think
mean,
it's so important for actors.
the other thing is it forces you to create some kind of home studio setup. And if you've been resisting the tech of getting a new webcam or a mic or upgrading your system or getting a
Hmm.
backdrop or investing in some lights, I think these days it's necessary. And yeah, you can complain about it and be like, oh, I'm just an actor. Why the fuck do I have to have my own studio? Instead of thinking like that, just be like, wow, I get to create my own home studio, and you get to have your own home field advantage. Like I know Tom often mentions the interesting thing of people being nervous Well, you're in your own home. And if you're nervous, it's just because you haven't spent enough time on your home studio, in your home studio, so that you feel at home and you feel comfortable. But I can see if you're not doing it on the regular, then all of a sudden when you do have that Zoom callback or a big Zoom audition, which is how we're still doing it, there's not a whole lot of in-person auditions happening right now. And probably forever there's going to be Zoom virtual auditions. So I think, like, if you haven't done it already, get comfortable, create a space, and ideally a dedicated space. Now, I know not everyone can do that, and maybe you got kids, or you got limited space, or you got neighbors and roommates and stuff, and maybe you don't have free run of your space, but do your best to figure something out. Like we have an actor, Scott McCulloch, who his setup is in his bathroom, and literally his shower curtain is his backdrop. And he makes it work, and he's booked things off of his Zoom auditions that we've done with him. So it's about making it work, but you want to get comfortable with it. And like, we're not going backwards in technology. So if you're not on board with a Zoom setup and have a home studio, of course, we love to host people here at our studio here in Toronto. If you don't have a home studio, you can book your self-tapes here with us, and you can even book your Zoom auditions. Adam Daniel Mazzei was here yesterday for a commercial callback, and he actually likes, similar to how some people go to a gym or have a home gym, some people like the psychology of going somewhere specific where they know, okay, I'm leaving my house, I'm going to the venue to do my audition, and I can get in the zone and be somewhere outside of my house. But there's pros and cons to that. Obviously, if you're in a pinch and you can't get somewhere, or it's a blizzard in the middle of winter, well, wouldn't it be nice if you had a nice home studio setup? So yeah, virtual classes are great. And I agree with you. What you're saying is, because when we used to do auditions in person, you'd very rarely, you wouldn't even know what frame they were shooting. Like, you're like, are you shooting me full body? Is this, are you punched in and you're only on my face? Is it a medium? Is it a medium close up? But now on Zoom stuff like this, if this is my frame, I can figure it out. Okay, here's a nice close up. If I want a nice close up moment, I can come forward. If I want to be back here and be in a little wide shot, I can do that too. And you get a sense for, you can get a real sense for eye lines too everywhere. Or like, if I need to see somewhat, like, you can map all that out in advance.
Yeah, you can mark. I have tape to mark where my eye lines are. Like, I have this stuff prepped. I have it ready to go. Like, and so that I'm ready for anything.
And if you need it, the other thing is you can have your script taped up there too, like right there. You can
even have it as an extra tab.
Yeah,
if they're the ones filming your audition,
right,
you can have it open as an extra tab and just like look
just
over
there.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think there's so many advantages to it. So I think the general note is stop resisting the future. All right, unless you want to go back to just I don't know, you're gonna go back in time. Just doesn't happen. Never. I don't think ever in the history of the world have we gone back in technology. So either hop on board with technology, or lose in a war to the robots.
Who sang that song?
What'd you say? What'd you sing?
If I could Cher. It was Cher. If I could turn back time.
All right. And speaking of that, he's got the banner up there. Brandon says, if you want to elevate your auditions and book your dream role in 2023, you can book your next audition session with us here at Actors Audition Club. Just go to laughingvikings.com/auditions, and you can hook us up. You can hook yourself up with a Zoom audition worldwide, or if you're in the Toronto area, then you can come into our studio here. And you can also join the wait list. If you're not a member with us yet, you can still book as a non-member. But the member, there's all kinds of other perks and benefits, and you get some discounted rates. But to join the wait list, you can go to laughingvikings.com/join. There's a little ticker right there. And when you join that priority notification list, you'll be the first notified when we do open up the new enrollment in the new year, so that you too can learn the strategies and systems and processes that today's working actors are using to record and shoot their auditions, elevate their performances, and ultimately book more roles in TV, film, and theater. So go to laughingvikings.com/join and hop on that wait list. And if you want, you can also maybe you can buy a membership for your actor Christmas friends.